Yo, 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 mi gente. We got Edgar the Body Bully Berlanga roasting the hell out of David Morrell. It's hilarious. And he also takes a shot at David Bendavidez. Now, I'm gonna show you this, and then after that, I wanna like elaborate a little bit on some shocking things. You know what I'm saying? But let's get right to it anyways. I don't know what the David Morrell was thinking, but let's hear what Edgar Berlanga got to say. He says, David Myers. That's crazy work, yo. That's crazy. Bro called him David Myers. How accurate is that, bro? I'm not even gonna hold you. Hold on, let's finish it though. Listen, Bendavidez, stop the cap that we ain't want to fight. That we ain't want to fight you, bro. And don't lose to this ninja, man. Look at the effed up hairline. If you lose to Michael Myers, you done with boxing. Listen, I got a few things I definitely want to say about this, bro. And let's get to it. Now, when we talking about David Morrell, man, going into that promo looking like that is crazy, bro. You should have got something done. It's the promos, bro. Why you want to... Like, even Bendavidez looked a little out of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. Maybe this is old. I'm not sure why you wouldn't want to prepare yourself the best you can physically, you know, get a shape up, whatever the case is for that promo. I don't know, but at least we know that he's don't look like he's prioritizing in, you know, trying to look good for anybody, and he's just that might mean that he's really locked in. But Edgar Berlanga coming at him is hilarious, right? And I like this side of Edgar Berlanga because, you know, I think I could even low-key think that Edgar Berlanga don't like me on my channel, right? Even after I covered him on a bright side many times. But I keep it real on my channel, and I always keep both perspectives. Like, yeah, I like him as a fighter, but I don't like too much of the version of him outside of the boxing ring as of right now. During the fight build-up, I loved it with Canelo. But as of right now, it's like I was looking forward to Edgar Berlanga to really take that face of boxing while, you know, while it was still hot. You know what I'm saying? While the iron was still hot, I want him to just be like, all right, bet. And how I felt like he could have done that was staying in the gym and updating us with work that's getting done in the gym. And saying so, yo, I'm coming for everything. Watch. Ain't no clubbing, ain't no party, ain't no none of that, right? But it seems like, you know, it, in other words, I want to support the new face of Puerto Rico boxing and not the new face of modeling for Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it seems like. It seems like he's just showing us too much things that takes place outside of the ring. I want to see what's going on inside of the ring. And I say that with all due respect. People might not know how to handle that. I don't know. But I say that genuinely as a fan, right? I like that he called out Bendavidez because, you know, a lot of people consider Bendavidez the boogeyman. So that kind of excites me now. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, you know, and he said it in the press conference too about Bendavidez. He called him out. But I think staying consistent on that topic becomes exciting for the future. Because now, you know, imagine a fight between Edgar Berlanga and Bendavidez. I'm sure a lot of people might favor Bendavidez in that fight, but the fact that we have Edgar Berlanga even entertaining that idea that when it seems like a lot of people are ducking Bendavidez, I like that. And I like that fight because of it. And it seems like Edgar Berlanga might have to, you know, approach that type of fight the same way as far as like the build up and all that, like the commitment, dedication, the whole mindset. I feel like the same way he had that with Canelo, he have to do with Bendavidez, and we could kind of expect a decent performance once again. Maybe even a dominating one. Who knows, right? But, you know, hopefully we could keep that type of energy coming for Edgar Berlanga. If you're watching this, Edgar, you know, I just want you to know that every take that I have of you is, I always try to prioritize it to you being the new face of Puerto Rico boxing. But it gets extremely hard to do that when there's more things about you outside of boxing than boxing. And now it seems like I'm more focused on like, and it's not trying to compete with each other, but I think the next person might be Zayas. You know what I'm saying? Just because you could look forward to, you know, his career according to the things that he's publicizing. You know, Edgar Berlanga, I feel like he had to just keep going, keep reminding us why we took him serious to begin with, right? That's because he was knocking motherfuckers out. Even after that, he was still collecting victories. He didn't give out the best performances a little bit before that, but going against Canelo and then getting knocked down and get back up and doing a decent job afterwards. A lot of people like to hate on Edgar Berlanga, right? And they say that fight wasn't even close. This, that, y'all got to stop being butthurt. That fight wasn't close. I know it wasn't. But it was a good fight. Just because it wasn't a close fight, it was still a good fight. You know what I'm saying? It's not like Canelo was just hurting him every punch. Y'all making it seem like Canelo Alvarez was hurting him every punch. He landed one good punch. Then after that, those exchanges taking place. And then Canelo Alvarez was just getting the better of all of those exchanges. Other than that, though, we still seen activity coming out of Edgar Berlanga in that fight at a time where we thought he was going to get knocked out again after that first knockdown. I mean, I did it. I was the one that was like, yo, just relax. Just be patient. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, that being said, man, I do see a future fight taking place with Edgar and David Bendavidez. But I just feel like Edgar Berlanga has to stay active doing something, you know? I hope he's training. Maybe this is all just, maybe he's just publicizing all this stuff to make us think that he's not in that gym. But still, man, update your fans. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had stopped covering Edgar Berlanga for a while just because there's nothing to update y'all on with him. You know what I'm saying? He's just, you know, then he called out Jake Paul. I'm not so crazy about that. You know, I seen other channels cover it and say Jake Paul versus Edgar Berlanga. And I just feel like if Edgar Berlanga takes that fight, you know, like I said, Jake Paul I considered like the cash cow, right? But nowhere near the face of boxing. And I feel like you low-key, it could low-key discredit your career facing him when there's other good matches for you in against, you know, top elite opponents in your division. We don't have to go with that. But, you know, everybody wants to secure the bag, so I get it. Hopefully, we get to see some good news coming out of Edgar Berlanga. You know, I don't, even if David Morrell loses, I would like him to face David Morrell. And if Bendavidez, I don't think that Bendavidez fight next would make sense. I think Bendavidez versus, you know, maybe Better Beef. If Bendavidez beats Morrell, I think that makes more sense. I just want Edgar Berlanga to really get at the realistic fights right now. I don't see that Bendavidez fight, you know, taking place or materializing as of right now. So let's focus on fighters like Plant, you know, Macumbi, Munguia, you know. He did call out the Charlo brother. I don't know, man. I get excited when I hear these things, but then I get a little underwhelmed because there's nothing really taking place quite yet. Hopefully we hear fight news soon, so that way, you know, we could stay locked in and see what's coming in the future for someone like Edgar Berlanga. But I truly believe it. If he keeps it up and not updating his fans and the people and showing us, you know, the growth and the evolution of his career, even behind the scenes with boxing included, and not like this modeling lifestyle or rapper lifestyle. If he continues with that rap, I think he's gonna lose momentum. I think he will lose momentum, and we'll find out how his next fight does, and if it starts really building from there. But hopefully he still keeps that spark, man. That's all I gotta say. Y'all let me know what you think in the comments, and make sure to hit that like button. I truly appreciate y'all support. Thank y'all. Love y'all. Toma!